Alright, this is swtorPaladin. Hello. I'm on tester. Hello. Everybody says hello. Estino, was that you?
That was me.
Okay. So, Estino, go get your pack. I'm recording now. If you have any...
Got it.
So stop talking about all that stuff that you were talking about earlier.
Oh, what was I talking about earlier?
Oh, sure. Oh, wink, wink. Anyway, if I
have a memory of like a 4-year-old monkey.
Awesome. Okay. If I say anything and you're like, "What are you talking about?" Just ask and I'll elaborate. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So before I actually get into the strongholds, if you're on public test, there's something you got to know. It's not going to show anything in your strongholds, even if you're set up for getting your freebie thingamabob. So make sure you're on the fleet, your free stronghold. If you hit M, it says strongholds and crew skills now on the map, not just crew skills, but strongholds and crew skills. So there's one kiosk that says stronghold directory shadaa, and each of them have one. If you see that.
Wait, say it again. So there's on the fleet. Where's the?
You know where crew
strongholds?
skills? You know where crew skills normally is.
Yes.
Well, when you hit M now, M for map.
Mm-hmm.
I know some people don't know you can do that, but I'm serious. They actually updated the title to say strongholds and crew skills instead of just crew skills.
Okay,
and
so
then
the fleet's like the same shape. It's just they added something to one part of it.
it is. You know how they're always adding stuff, but then they take it away, and they add stuff, they take it away. And
Yeah. Because they took away. I know exactly what it's gonna be because they took away a whole section of the crew skills area, and so I wonder what's gonna be put in there. That's probably what's was put in there.
Yep.
But, I thought they were gonna make the ship instead of like a 4-cornered ship. It's gonna be like a 5-cornered ship or something.
The Greek came and did it while we were all asleep. Thank you, Greek. We've upgraded your spaceship to the blue bisector. The blue octagon. That would be cool, but I don't think that'll ever happen. But that would blow me away. I would actually be impressed if they did that. We upgraded your Carrick station. You don't want to see the imp one. They got effed. Because they are dicks. So there are stronghold directories now. And there's only 3 of them. Which is really strange because there should be 4. I'm not 100% sure where the 4th one is. But, oh, that's right. The 4th one must be on imp side. Duh. Okay. Hey, it's Captain Rex. Hello, Captain Rex. Oh, Captains Rex. I love how people put captain in their name. Anyway. Oh, shoot. Okay. So, your Nar Shaddaa one's missing. You have to go where I said to go on the fleet. And for whatever reason, your Nar Shaddaa begins as deactivated. They didn't tell anybody this. Yeah, I know. So it looks like the game's broken. Looks like your character transfer have to...
Yeah, exactly. It looks like the game's broken, but it's not really broken.
It's not. It's actually working. They just didn't tell anybody. So, and it says you have already purchased the stronghold in the past, which means the cost of reactivating it will be 0 credits. So, if I recall right, it's deactivating it that costs money, reactivating it is free. You're about to spend 0 on a stronghold unlock. I wonder if that's because it's going to cost more for free-to-players. I don't know. So that unlocks your first stronghold. It says Lancer Stronghold, Nar Shaddaa, Sky Palace, blah, blah, blah. You can teleport there immediately. I don't want to do that yet because I'm going to do... This is just the intro video. You do invites, keys, bans, the whole 9 yards. Giving out keys is really easy. You just plug in their name. Some guildies already gave me a key to theirs, and it's really super easy.
Nice.
Yeah. And expansion's 5 out of 9, although I'm told that's a glitch right now. You can unlock all 9, but it reverts back to 8, and you gotta rebuy some of the rooms over and over if you ever went back into them, so... We're going to check that out a little bit later. The first one under the purchase tab, the Sky Palace has got an intro. That noise is really annoying. There's a little spiel about strongholds, and then it says a legacy purchase. You have purchased the stronghold. You can access your new stronghold by switching to the personal tab and clicking the travel button. There's public listings, and it looks like a bunch of people have already publicly listed it there, so we'll be checking that out later. There's, again, the personal strongholds. Now here's the guild strongholds. We'll get to that later. I'm not 100% sure how that's handled right at this moment. Although, even though they're in the game right now, I've heard that guild strongholds are glitched, and as soon as you leave them, it undoes everything you do and deletes the stronghold, and you can't get to it anymore. So, yay! So we're gonna hold off on that. Oh, and I have a keyring to one of the guildies strongholds. It says they're offline, the occupancy, the expansions that they've unlocked. I can travel to that and check that out, so that's really nice. When they're back online, I can give them one, so on and so forth. Those are the... oh, cool, there's going to be personal prestige and guild prestige. So I guess we got to make sure that our guild stronghold is the biggest, baddest stronghold in the game, I guess. So we'll check that out later. Actually, we won't check that out later. We'll see. It depends on if the guild makes a guild stronghold or not. I don't actually control that since it's not my guild. These guys are super nice, and I know they have transferred a lot of money, so they're going to work on that later. I know they're just as overwhelmed as I am. So now we get to the vendor part, which is freaking out of control in a good way. There's cartel market decorations, the decoration merchant, personnel agent, and
nice to see customers. Can I get you anything?
You'll like the personnel agent because there's a male bartender. Can I do? No. It doesn't let you. Oh wait. Holy crap! You can. Well, it's broken right now, but you can almost preview the vendors. There's a bartender male, Jawa scrap peddler. Actually, there's 3 different Jawa scrap peddlers, a Twi'lek dancer, a Twi'lek male dancer, which I didn't actually think those existed, but apparently they do, and a waitress female. Now, the first immediate thing I noticed here, and this was as I feared, unfortunately, I don't think you're going to be able to mess around with these guys based on your emotes. I think that's a huge mistake. I'm hoping later they tie dancing to the emotes, because there's like 10, 15 dances in the game now, and they're doing like the original dance. So hopefully they work that in somehow. So those are the NPCs that you can get so far. Oh, hold on. There's an all button. There's like a Republic guard, medical droid. There's no beasts yet. No champions yet. Those are the civilians that we went through earlier. There is a medical droid Imperial, medical droid Republic, and one of those little serving astromech droids that has... Nope, just looks like a normal astromech droid. And by the way, it says I can have 0 out of 0. No idea why. I guess it's because that's 0 out of 0 that I actually have, so I guess I have to buy one. Soldiers. Okay, so Imperial Guardsmen, Republic Guardsmen. Trainers. No trainers yet. Okay, so it looks like there are going to be trainers in the game. But maybe this NPC doesn't sell trainers. Fabrication droid. Oh, okay. Industrial, synthetic, universal, and basic. That's what people were talking about. Okay. Those are the different fabrication types. people were talking about that earlier. There's a whole giant crafting section on the PTS forum where this dude or gal, I don't know, did an amazing job of breaking all this down. They're way smarter than I am. I'll put that up later. So those are the decoration, the personnel decorations. But if you look at it, there's like civic, containers, environmental, furniture, lights, mounts, pets, companions, personnel, science, technological, trophies, and utility. And when you put them all out there, it is 111 pages of crap. Good crap and bad crap. And oh, hold on, there's the thunderclap. But it's weird, I don't. So that lets you sort it all, but that doesn't really let you buy anything. In fact, what did I even do to... Oh, I get it. That was part of the bartend. That was part of the... That was part of previewing things, not actual vendor. So I don't know where all that stuff is or how you get that stuff, but you can start to get
Feel free to browse.
Here.
Looking to liven up the homestead? Came to the right place.
You can get some of your basic chairs and stuff there.
Want to make your place into the destination?
No. And looks like some plants. And these all require cartel market certificates. And I feel really stupid, but I don't know how to get a cartel market certificate.
Stay trendy.
Aren't those things from the packs? The certificates from the packs?
I guess. But, I mean, the problem is that the market's shut off.
Well,
and
you can't buy them. They're bound to legacy. Basically, Brute's going to be the only one with them. You buy a bunch of packs.
Oh, that's
and
right.
you get a bunch of... It's like getting a golden
tokens.
certificate.
Yeah.
It's like getting a golden certificate from the slots. I mean, eventually you can get a bunch, but what if every time you push the button or whatever, it was like one pack? It's like you will get a bunch, but it's not like every pack drops one.
Yeah, I remember. And some of these say industrial prefabs, and I am not sure how to get those. They were talking about how to get them on the website, and I was like, oh. I didn't get it. I am assuming you're going to have to reverse engineer stuff, but I really have no idea. I feel stupid not knowing, but I don't expect anybody to know since there's been no instructions, but some people have managed to figure it out. There's a holocron data node. And you can go through all 111 pages of decorations in the preview window, but it still says Operation Dread Palace. It still doesn't actually say where in Dread Palace or how in Dread Palace, but it's all here. Like Light, Datacron, Cunning, Source Planet, Quesh. So I bet you for every single holocron in the game, it's going to add something to this. Although they might still not have added all of them. But it literally says Light, Datacron, Cunning, Source Planet, Quesh. So you run out and get that, and you get what it says is a Light Datacron, but it looks just like kind of weird little platform thing. But man, you can go through that for ages. Then there's the Utility Decorations Engineer.
Whatever you're putting together, I can set you up.
Oh. So there's the modification station, cargo bay, guild bank. So whatever 5 universal prefab Mark IIIs is, whatever 5 of those, is how much it costs to get a guild bank. mailbox.
What are they called?
Universal Prefab MK-3s. It's the new currency. I don't know how you get it. It probably explains it in that video that I haven't been able to watch yet that they didn't tell anybody about.
Yeah.
So
It's only for the serious people.
Super serious.
Super serious.
Which I still can't wonder how Zato figured out about it. Damn it, Zato.
Well, he's too serious.
About what?
How did you find out about the stream today?
I went to Twitch because I follow their channel, and they had one, so I watched it.
Wow.
Yeah,
So do you check Twitch like every day?
I used to watch it all the time, but I'll check it every couple days.
Oh, okay. I used to watch it all the time too.
Happy to help.
Sometimes some people stream some games I want to see. So.
They stream some what?
Sometimes they'll stream games that I like watching or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So this is weird.
Okay, so that was... I gotta figure out how to get those Mark 9s. Or Mark 3s. That one takes Mark 2s. That one takes Mark 2s. That one takes Mark 3s.
Got yourself a
And that one
project in
takes
mind.
Mark 2s and Mark 3s.
Happy to help.
So I gotta figure that out. I feel stupid, and everyone's probably, oh, you get it this way. But I really have no idea. So that is...
Well, yeah, the people who know how to get those probably watched something or heard something or did something by themselves and figured it out. And then, obviously, unless every person did that, then it's not going to be obvious.
I know.
Yeah.
You know what? I know what I'll do. I'll go to the crafter, and I'll see if there's something new at the crafter. That's what I'll do. Alright, so I went to my crafter, and there's new stuff on the crafter called... It's under strongholds and conquests. So obviously some of this is going to have to do with our conquest. I wonder if we'll have to craft stuff and load it onto the ship or something. But there's Fabricator Crystal Mark 1, Fabricator Design Mark 1, Industrial Prefab Mark 1, Universal Prefab Mark 1, War Supplies Armored Vehicles, War Supplies Invasion Force. And they say, a complete shipment of war supplies provides the means to launch a full-scale invasion. With a supply line established, the fearsome strength of a capital ship can be leveraged to dominate worlds. Invasion forces can be used to earn points towards planetary conquests or exchanged for powerful tools on conquered planets. So I bet you if we conquer a planet, basically, like, vendors will pop up there and stuff.
Yeah.
Vendors for us. Which is just like another game I used to play. Called Ultima Online. But that's fine. That's actually cool.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say WoW.
No,
Like,
WoW. No, they didn't have anything that came close to this.
And
So there's War Supply Starship weapons. Starship weapons are required to penetrate orbital defense networks during an invasion, so I wonder if, like, the satellites will try to fight back. War supplies can be crafted during points. I don't know. Okay, I read that already. Oh, armored vehicles. Armored transports and siege weapons are required to breach heavily entrenched ground defenses. Okay, so those are the new things there. And then there's Fabricator Mark IIs and Fabricator Designs, Crystals and Designs, and Industrial Prefabs, and Universal Prefabs, and even higher level armor and ship weapons, and then Dark Project Mark 1s, and oh my gosh. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going. So I'll buy all those. I have no idea what they're for, though. Some of those, I'm sure, are going to come in handy next week when it comes to the invasion stuff. Okay. So let's see what this stuff takes to craft. Please don't tell me that it requires some just nebulous, ridiculous thing to craft. So there's my AUG kit, Mark 9s. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, okay. So, to make a universal prefab Mark III, I need one of the other each purple Mark IIIs. I assume we're going to have to reverse engineer all these to get the blues and purples. They just gave them to us all right away. So to make a industrial prefab Mark III... Oh, this is what they were talking about. So basically, what we're going to need is tons and tons and tons of all of the blue and purple resources for every single crafting collection. So permacrete, ultrachrome, DeLorean alloy, reinforced transparent steel, plex steel, lamina steel, frick, plexoid. Basically every single thing that we've never been able to hoard because there literally isn't enough bank space in the game for all of it. So I'm going to have to, I guess, empty out all my banks and start collecting again because it's nuts. But yeah, so that's what it takes to make all the prefab Mark 1s and 2s and 3s. So the 1s are like Ceraglass and Plastifiber and Polyfibe and Flexiglass, which is like grade 2 and 3. The 2 stuff is like 4s and 5s, and then the 3 stuff is like 6s and 9s. And then depending on which one you are is whether or not it needs like exotic stuff or like the crystals or sliced stuff, and oh my gosh, it's like a crafting nightmare. So that's what they were talking about when they said this stuff was going to be a real challenge to craft. It's because of the huge amount of stuff required to craft it from every single trade skill. So the armored vehicles, so you have to make an invasion force. And to make an invasion force, you need war supplies, which are infantry supply kits, armored vehicles, a holocron of strategy, starship weapons, and crystal capacitors. Capacitors. So, now keep in mind, it looks like I can only make armored vehicles and starship weapons. So if we're going to invade something, which by the way, all of this would take Corso 3.5 hours to make it, somebody would have to make infantry supply kits, a holocron of strategy, which is probably artifice, crystal capacitor, which is probably artifice. I don't know what infantry's.
Well, I have 450 artifice, synth weaving, armor mech, probably biochem. I think that's it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to clean out Lancer's whole entire bank to make room for scavenging, and probably a couple characters worth, because these armored vehicles and stuff require. How are you supposed to tell the difference between these? They don't have like a rank. Do they have a rating? They don't have a rating. Do they have a difficulty? No. But, yeah, these don't have a ranking. That's really weird. But, the one that looks like grade 4 and 5 stuff takes 12 neutronium, 12 diatium, and 12 bondite. And that's for that armored vehicle. The grade 2 stuff takes 16 phobium, 16 bronzium, and 16 chanlon. I wonder if that's so, like, if you have lower level players, they can still contribute.
Yeah, probably. I was gonna say. I think that's lower level stuff, but yeah.
Well, it is, but it looks like any of the armored vehicles mattered, and any of them can be combined into an invasion force. Same thing with the starship weapons, which is like scavenged compounds.
Huh.
And it looks like the lower it goes, the more are required. So if you had newbies in the guild,
yeah,
they could just give
sense.
you tons of plastoid, plasteel, and lacquerous. And you could still take those and craft them, or they could still take those and craft them. Or you could maybe buy them on the GTN. They don't look bound, but they don't look not bound either. But man, that's going to take... I wish I had, the 2.5 years of resources that I kept selling on the GTN because I had no room for them.
Cool.
So let's see.
Live in the lap of Republic luxury.
Actually, before I do that, turn the volume back up again. Yeah, that person's got a red ship droid. Nobody's freaking out on him. Galactic strongholds game rules. Oh, that's just the more definitions. Let's see.
You there! How would you like to live in a manner appropriate to your lofty status while also supporting the Republic? Strengthen your political connections and expand your influence in the galaxy like never before with your own strategically located stronghold. Use your stronghold to build a power base, guard against your enemies. Heck, throw a party, throw lots of parties. Make your success known. Is it hyperbole to suggest that owning and showing off a stronghold might be the most important thing you ever do for the Republic? That isn't for me to say. Buy your stronghold now. Do it for the Republic and for yourself.
Wow, that was really funny. Buying your stronghold may be the most important thing that you ever do for the Republic. Because the Republic needs your money.
Did it say that?
Yes. So I wonder if that's the cutscene they never wanted us to see, or that's pretty funny though. I got a good laugh out of that. Okay, so I'm going to travel to my stronghold for the first time, and hopefully that doesn't crash, and maybe there's some kind of video for that. See how long it takes to load. Oh, not bad. About the same as your ship.
Okay.
Oh, yep, there's a cutscene. Wow. That thing looks effing huge. Welcome home, Lancer. Welcome home. Bshing. Galactic strongholds. Wow. Okay, it's about 10 seconds long, but it's cool. It shows basically everything. It shows kind of the whole thing. Okay, then you get mission complete, where it gives you a bunch of. Okay, you get a mailbox, a metal couch. Oh boy. Some metal chairs, a ceiling light, a metal bed, legacy stronghold storage. Okay, cool. So you get that for free. Simple merchant rogue and banner Republic large, basic junker light, basic tool shelf, and 3,930 credits. That's just like an insult, man. Okay, so I'm actually gonna cut the video here. I guess I should have. Oh well. I should have cut it before, I guess. But oh well. that'll be a good ending for the video. So cool.